Right, we've got this Shark CARPETXPERT and it's the EX150uk model, and I'm just going to go through taking the top cover off, really, because if you're trying and you don't know, it can catch you out. So this will hopefully save you breaking yours, but I've already disassembled the upright and all that, so this I thought would be easier to show you as it is like this. But anyway, we're just going to do the basics of removing the floor nozzle, and yeah, we can the brush roll can come out, so that's out the way. Alright, now you got the obvious screws. Yeah, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 by the looks of it. And yeah, we'll take them off a minute. Which one? Yeah. Right, I believe that's all the screws. How many of them come out? 5, 9. So there's still I believe that's all of them. I believe that's stainless steel screws, that's why the magnetic bit isn't working on them. So yeah, they're a bit of a pain to get out. I suppose while we're doing this, quickly remove the wheels, because amazingly not everyone knows. I get asked quite a lot, oh, how do you remove a wheel, how do you put it back on? So for this, you remove that screw, and that's the one in the center of the axle. That one's obviously holding the covers together, and that. But it's literally take that screw out and then wiggle it free. I've got a good camera on my camera. I'm just gonna a bit more leverage, but that's all it is. Again. That was a bit easier that side. Right, but that's the back wheels. Right, the biggest thing that not a lot will know is these are glued on, these end caps, and now we're all going to have different ways of doing it, but the best way I found, I've got a sharp steak knife, because you want something really as thin as possible. Screwdriver is going to be a bit too dense, in my opinion. So I've just put some toilet paper over it, just to, you know, protect myself, make it easier. But all I do is literally just try and, you see that, just gently try and lift the as I said, they are just glued on. That's it. It's so once you've got a bit, and when you're using a knife, you're not forcing, you're not putting any pressure on it, you're just using it as a little lever, that's it. And yeah, I just try and peel these off. I'd love to say there's a better way, but that's all it is. But yeah, you got one there, so you just got to make sure that the glue is split from the joint. There you go, that's it. And it's the same the other side. It's just gently, so try not to do any damage. Sometimes it will, you just can't help it sometimes. And that should be done with the knife now, you shouldn't need that again. And let's just peel that off again. That one's, the glue's virtually stayed on there. A bit of a shame, but just going to run it across the joint, and there you go, you see it separated anyway. But yeah, that should be top cover, be able to come off, as you see. So if you're not sure, it can be easy to try and force it, and you know, you're going to end up breaking it, which isn't ideal. But yeah, I suppose we'll continue, take a bit apart. Motor, belt, there's loads of switches on this. Switch there, switch there, switch there, there's a switch in there. It's crazy, really. I suppose you've got one for the floor nozzle, then one for the top cover. That's the upright one. Yeah, weird. There's a lot. Right, you've got these two nozzles are just clipped in place. So they literally just, there you go. Hopefully it would, it's just, yeah, you can see. But you got the screw. Unscrew there. Right, you've got to take this bit off, because it's all overlapping, underlapping sort of thing. The good thing is you can, if you're taking yours apart and you're not sure how everything goes, this is a, you know, you could rewind a bit and see exactly how the wires lay, where it all goes, because you can easily forget. I forget. I've taken so many apart that, you know, it's easy to forget exactly how it reassembles. And then what you find is the covers don't quite go together properly, and but anyway, These two are, yeah, for the motor, and then that one's clipped on, so that one can come off any time after. I always like to squeeze these up first. But it doesn't always work. I must say, for these nozzles, these CARPETXPERTs, these joiners are, they've never gone very well. And look, that one's going to be a right pain. What we got there? Let's try and squeeze it up as much as possible so it's hopefully comes out in one piece. That's better. Yeah. That cover should be it for the. So now that's out the way. That cover comes up. There we go. I'm just gonna. Right. That's that. I don't think this is screwed in at all. So this just lifts out now. Yeah. I'm not going to really show much else about that. It's pretty. I was more showing about the cover really, but as I'm doing this, I'll show you the belt. Basically, if you know your belt's gone, I'll show you what part number you need to replace. But that's the 3 screws. There is usually clipped. So we'll just be gentle. I forget where the camera is sometimes. Anyway, that's just popped off, so you just got to go gentle with that clip. And there we go. Right, I'll just take the motor off so we can get the belt. It's going to be a Vega X belt, but I don't know what code it's going to be. Right, there we go. That's easy to just come out, but yeah, what is it? It's a Vega X. There we go, Vega X 2313MB. So that'll be what you need to replace it. A Vega X is usually a grooved belt, but look, this is a toothed one. So that's a little bit different. And my light on my GoPro's just gone out. But yeah, right. That's all I'm really wanting to show you. I'm not putting it back together because I don't want to put it back together because I don't need to. So hopefully it helps. So it's mainly showing you these side caps, the way they're glued on. It's not the best design in my opinion. You don't really want to be unsticking it because you got to try and put it back on in a sensible fashion. So I'll leave that up to you. They might just stick back on, be sufficient, or you might have to remove the glue and add some more if you want a pucker job. But yeah, slightly poor design. I don't think it should be made like that, because motors, the hoses and all that, they break. So it should be easier to replace them than that. But I don't design them. I don't make them, I just take them apart. Anyway, I hope it helps. Please subscribe if possible, and yeah, there will be more videos on these models as and when I get a chance. Thank you.